Who? How are you guys doing? So, I did a recording session with Kasha, Jared, and Kiki with this game, and unfortunately, the footage ended up getting corrupted. I have no idea what happened to it. So, I'm going to just go through some of these courses here. See if we could go with the story. The backstory. And there's the tutorial. Let's go over here. Oh, also I updated my character. Made it look a little bit more like me. I don't have a beard yet, but I think you have to unlock it through playing the backstory.
And here is your update coming all the way from LAND London Audio News Dispatches. And the voice of our single and singular nation of two cities, your Auntie Anne.
Okay, so here's a couple of things that I learned since last time that I played is that you get new putts. This one allows you to do arches. The putter allows you to go along the ground. So we're able to do that if we wish. And they have these little platforms that you can land on. You can get coins to personalize your character. They'll be coming out of that. But yes, I think this is a new form of tutorial. So let's just yeet it, dive, it. Oh yeah, I learned another thing is that you can only... Sorry, hold on.
To all, a welcome to all. This is your Auntie Anne in another glorious sunny day, where we peek over the clouds to the horizon, ever glittering and golden. A winning lottery prize for so many of us, in a competition we didn't even know we'd bought tickets for. Yet as always, we must remember those we left behind down below.
Okay. Not really sure what that's all about. But anyways, as I was saying, now you could rewind time with the pink bar over there, and you can only do it while your shot is going. And as long as that little pink arrow to the left side of it is within the pink juice that's on the left side. I guess that's not too bad. What was par? Story hole par. Cool. I also believe that it takes a stroke off of, Oh.
I am honoured as always to be speaking to the high, and also those from the low visiting through the sigh marvel of psych sending to the illumilus e-fields of the vertiginous sphere for another round or thrice of vertiginous golf. Even another hour for us in the highland of New London is another 60 minutes to give thanks to our King Leopold the Great for saving us from a black death of ground pollution.
Okay. So that's a little bit more of the story for you. Let's see if we could get in one of these. We've done this course before. Get in that hole. Oh, there we go. So we're like -1 shot.
Yet, we must also look down to the lowland of Scudborough and close our eyes, send them well wishes, and promise that one day, when the skies and time rightly align, they will be with us to share the clean air and Avenir oxygen of our new world.
It's giving me vibes of, oh, what was that one game with playing with fire?
There will be a takeover from beneath.
Oh, well, There's already a rebellion. Right? -4. That's amazing.
Let it not be consigned to info oblivion that we too were born bound to the neathland of our forefathers, strangling on its taut and tenuous umbilical cord until our good and great Edward V. Frohlich's discovery of the synchronicity cut those asphyxiating ties and allowed us to become sky high, floating yet stable, vertiginous yet safe. And because of wealth, we were to be the first to take flight, whilst the underneath world of our scud siblings stayed to try and challenge the polluted darkness.
Okay, I think this is straightforward.
I believe, as your loyal, kindred kith and kin, who at all times gives you her all, both high and lowland, a voice of hope and help, that I am here till the end of days, with an oath to shine a light upon Scudborough and bring them up to our air equivalents, pulling them away from the scourge of fog, smoke and soot that we chosen royals were so lucky to ascend away from only a year of yesterday. We have taken the high road, but we promise to Scudborough that there are other avenues to investigate. Over and out.
Gotcha. Oh, it is a par 3 and we took 3, so we're still at -4. I still consider that a win.
A man's pilgrimage in a life of 50 years will have its expected ups and downs, but mine are all self-invented in the most grotesquely literal ways. To see the classes of the high and the low, to know deep down in the pit of my stomach where that heaviness lies, breathes and feeds, to know that it is all my fault, well, to live with that truth is to not truly live.
Okay, so if we get it in here, we get shot up to here, and then we will need to get our other club to Yeetus Diabetes over into here. If we get it into 3 or 2, we will be teleported nowhere. We got a water trap. Okay. And what else? We got something that's pushing us backwards. Oh. We can't use our chipper, I believe. We can only get this one in 1. How do we get here in 1? And then we need to get here. Okay. Apparently it's locked off, too. Maybe it'll unlock itself. Okay, let's figure this shit out.
We are in the middle. Where do you stand?
I'm sitting. Yeah.
In the year of our lordships and ladies, 15 and 2000, I look back upon my life's work and wonder if my discovery of the QEC, quantum electrical current, now known to all as Frohlich's synchronicity, would have been better to have been left under the metaphorical rock that it hid, so to be found by another, and let they, whoever this imagined poor and wretched they is, carry the burden of what some have named this century's greatest find, yet others call the 8th deadly sin.
Okay. Let's try to get over here. Damn it. And we're getting pushed across. So we're probably going to have to jump over this. All right. Ah. Ah. Okay, thank you, God. I didn't have the right club? Hey, that's what I wanted to do in the first place. Thank God. So let's switch it. Oh, apparently we're in the right form. Ooh, how to basic. Oh, you bitch. Let's see if I can do it like that. Well, it did something. All right. How to... That just hurts my soul. Where am I supposed to go to if the hole is... Par 3? Oh. That's why I had to go here. Shit. Well, I'm gonna be wasting some strokes. Can I even get out? Reset your shot by pressing R key. Restart hole. Okay, there we go. But it keeps all my strokes. No. No, no, no. Thank you. Well, that was evil. Yeetus diabetes. Okay, oh, I thought I had the chipper. Damn it. There we go. Oh, you butt fucker. Well, that's the end of this suit. Probably should not use the gas, huh? Use it for something a little bit more useful. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a butt fucking moron. All right. Now, is this the one that I want? You're the one that I want. Ooh. Just end me. Okay. No, fine, whatever. Good, good. You know, I'm glad. Like 2 inches away from where I was before.
But whether I be scientific saint or sinner, quantum mechanical messiah or physicist martyr, the new city of London sits above the clouds upon the vertiginous sphere for all to see, a sweet yet sour cursed blessing. And it is from below, within the lowland of the smog-sodden scrappy suburbs of Scudborough, that sits ever so precariously, that the scrutiny to the self-proclaimed Highland is directed with the utmost jealousy, animosity, and more than a feeling of justified abandonment.
I totally erased all of my work.
Yet have we not forsaken them? Have we not allowed King Leopold to fatten the rich pigs and starve the lowly calves? I thought my invention, the Syndicator, would levitate us all to paradise, lighting up our world and enlightening our humanity in equal measure, and yet recent history spake otherwise.
Okay, I remember this one. I always have trouble with this one. At least to get the advantage. Okay. So these things are now required. I didn't think they were, but apparently they are. They probably told me somewhere that was the case. Okay.
The highland casts an ever-imposing shadow over the lowland. So what can I do? Is it in my power to create change, bring us together again? Or is this cityscape schism irreparable? Does distance grow day by day? Is there any way to turn the clock back? Especially when masses will not listen to reason. Except from one voice that speaks for all.
Okay. Look at this. How do I get onto that? I don't know. Let's go up this vacuum thing. Nope. Ah, I was hoping that thing would yeet me into next century. Let's see. No, I don't want that. I do want that. Okay. Oh, it's not too bad. Alright, let's change over to a putter. Okay. Oh, I'm in a really bad spot. Can I get to that little V-bend from here? Come down here. Oh, that's gonna be like the awkwardest of... Okay, I guess I gotta take the L. Okay. And then let's just make sure that I didn't forget any kind of, tapes. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. Not that I have much of a choice. I'm glad that these events unfolded as they did.
This is the Audio News Network, Auntie Anne, speaking to the Sundry and all of our two cities on a fine January morn.
That's it? Okay. How bad was that one? I took 6 shots when it should have been 3. I got greedy. You gotta do the right moves. You can only be greedy if you can pull it off.
Morning to the modernity of New London and the antiquity of Scudborough. Welcome once, twice, thrice, and all. Since the introduction of Vertiginous Golf in the lowland, we have seen an evolution of their previously antediluvian state. Pale skin has grown ever rosy. The frailty of their failing bones have firmed and become vital. Their mind muscles strengthened as the psych link with their VG avatar grows exponentially with every use.
Huh. Okay, so you need to get over here. That's not an option. You know what I could do? I could use, that club in order to get down there. Let's see how well that handles for us. Come on! Gravity! Oh.
Vertigolf is not just the only modern game for gentlefolk, but it is also the healthiest way to exercise body and mind into becoming one. With the use of virtual reality Caddyshacks situated upon the cobbled arcade of Scudborough that sends Scud Sykes to the vertiginous sphere for play, there has never been a cheaper way for the hoi polloi to play the #1 game of the Highland, Vertigolf. So get your place booked now, and remember, keep cool and caddy on.
Okay, so we need to make our way around that. I wonder how we could do that efficiently. Maybe if I go right there, I can get off that little ball.
Can you hear the screaming from below?
Nah, I kind of put that out of my mind. Oh, it's magic. I bumped the mic, I'm sorry. There we are. Ooh. Par 3, shots 4. Okay. So this is the last hole that's coming up? All right.
Cheap to play, cheap indeed. A cheap pound of my flesh for a cheap pound and a penny, or 2, or 3, or 4,000. But as my bank account grew in worth, my soul lost its very weight in gold. Not early, but only thrice years since my discovery of the quantum electrical current that I named synticity, as it powered, fed, and illuminated my syndicator machine to suspend the vertiginous sphere above the lowly. I realized my invention had desecrated my own rule of thumb. Neither a ruled or a ruler be.
Huh. Okay, so the next one is over there. What's the quickest? I think we'll make it. All right, so I gotta watch my ass on this one because it's getting pulled that way. So, ooh, get back down. No. Okay. Get in there. Ha ha. I did not see where we landed. Okay. Oh, we can go over that way, but the hole will be locked, won't it? We can't get in unless we get all those records. What was one supposed to... what was one supposed to get into the final hole? Well, it's back over there. Alright, so let's see. I need to go up. I need to get back. If I could do it within 2 shots, that'll be good. Let's see if this will actually do it. Nope. Alright, one more. I ain't gonna be able to make it regardless of what I do. Okay, I took 1 stroke off.
To try and right umpteen wrongs with at least one good turn, I pleaded with the king to allow the lowland of Scudborough to have an opportunity to play Vertigolf, another of my inventions. I saw it as a way to make amends, to draw even a small line between our continuously diverging cities. And King Leopold jumped far too quickly into this agreement, as he saw it as a way of taking the very last pound, penny and shilling of the lowlanders.
Alright. I got to make it to this one. That's gonna cost me some strokes. It's gonna give me a couple of strokes. Alright. So if I go over that way, we can go down. Oh, you slut.
Only my wife, Lady Adriana, stands by my side. Only she knows the dark and daunting thoughts that rattle around in my head. And even when she sees my flaws, she still stands there by my left, by my right, wherever she is needed.
Nope, missed my chance. Well, let's go through. Oh, I could have made it. There was no more records, right? The hole looks open. That's fine. I'll take it. Hole 8, par 3, shots 5. Score plus 18. Damn it. That should be end of this, oh wait, no, there's more.
For I am weak, a weak man, with yes, at times, great thoughts, ideas and inventions, but a weak man none the same. It will take somebody above my station to lead a revolution, to make a change, to stabilize what I have destabilized, to reconstruct what I have deconstructed, to put back together what I have pulled apart.
Yeah, this has like Bioshock Infinite vibes with mini golf as its replacement, which is not too bad. I don't know, I'm enjoying myself. Is it really a loss if you're enjoying yourself? Alright, so we got 2 holes if we could get it onto the back, which means we will have to be pretty soft on this one. But there's a record over here. Alright. I knew what I did. Oh, what? Okay. So now it's right over there. How far do I have to go? It'll push me into it. And this is pushing against me. Wait, which way are you turning? Oh, you're turning all the time. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go something like that. Get in there, you delightful slut.
A good eve, and near night to all. And I have a special In Focus episode for you to wrap your ears and mind around, where we'll be looking at inventor, philosopher and Renaissance man, Sir Marcus Fredrickson.
Okay, there is a floaty thing going on here. So we have to go up this ramp, okay. Try to go back in time and it didn't work. Oh! There we are.
As many of you remember, when New London needed to rise away from the dangers of acidic fog and metal-eating gases, a friendly rivalry between the comrade-in-arms of Froelich and Fredrickson started a scientific revolution, and what was to be nicknamed the Great Race of Ascension.
Okay.
On one side, Sir Froelich and his syndicator, and on the other, Sir Fredrickson and his floatilator. As it is now signed, sealed and delivered into history as a fact that Froelich came through quicker. And not only did he win, but we all won, and enjoyed the succulent fruits of his labour, as after he rose to the challenge, we rose to safety.
Okay. Not bad, good shot. Now. Bleh.
But we must not forget the deeds of Fredrickson, who, it has been said, has finally broken through with the all-important challenge of making the floatilator not only work, but now is 10 times more powerful than Froelich's syndicator. Yes, you heard me correctly. 10 times greater. Surely a force to be reckoned with.
Okay. Let's see what we could do with this. Whew. So I'm looking over here, and there seems to be an alternative path to getting here. Oh, that could have been done that way. Could we cheese the system and cut that way? I don't know if we should. Alright, let's play it safe. Aw. Get in there! Ah! Oh, stroke. Stroke. Stroke it on out. These are the things that we do without. Come on.
This, of course, means that the proverbial phoenix from the ashes will finally rise as it has been meant to do in perpetuity. For it can only be a mere breath's whisker of time before Scudborough joins its city sibling, New London, and the lowland can know finally what it's like to be literally high on life.
Did you see that horse shit? I ended up pulling back. Alright, par 3, shots 10. Well, at least we got all the story records. Alright. Did we get anything for that? God. There is blue past the gray. Golf in the sky where the rain does not fall. Alright, so if you didn't know, this is the area that I got my I updated my character, and I don't think I've unlocked anything new. Okay, so this is my character. I could have a Vagoo or a Panus. And that's there, yep, a lot of the things that are not unlocked. Alright, fine. I have to admit, with very rarely does a character creation screen do justice on making my character. But, yeah, let's see. The story. Okay. We'll play that one. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here.
Morn to all, and to all a good morn. And that means another day, another round. To those in the vertiginous phase, Vertigolf, whether they're from New London or our psych visiting Scud brothers and sisters from the lowland, why don't you stay just a little longer than norm? Especially when this is the only place the sun truly doth shine.
Okay, let's see. There is a thing back over that way, so we have to go that way. We held to the right. Oh, is it going to shoot us off into the distance, or is it coming back this way? I think it's rolling down this way to give us speed. I'm not sure if we want that. Is there any way that we could come down here without having to worry about... What the fuck is this? Alright, I feel like this is going to be a little bit of a trick. Oh wait, no, that's not a trick at all. All we have to do is go left. Okay. And there we are.
This is the Audio News Network, Auntie Anne speaking. I am here to qualm and calm the nation as reports that the terrorist organisation known as the Middlemen has thrown more fuel on their lies of fire, so our great nation feels they are in some kind of confused conflict.
Okay. So we'll want to go down this way and try to come down the center of this carpet so that we can land right there. I already forgot where I was going. Okay. So we come down this way, we come down the right. Okay. So we'll take a little gentle plop. And we'll come down the center. Bang.
We interrupt your usual programming of propaganda, provocation, and pious lies.
Okay. There's another one right across the way. Okay. I could go down that thing, but...
This is the voice of the people. I am the Shrike, and this is my song. And along with my brethren of middlemen, brothers and sisters, whose hopeful hearts beat together as one, I am here to speak out against this apartheid we live in, and the dictatorship we live under. To the troubled masses in Scudborough, I speak for our leader, the Kingfisher, a name that wants to bring about harmony and change in a world severed in two by the evil machinations of King Leopold.
I see. So our next one is coming over this way, and it's pretty much next to the exit hole. Is there any more records? I'm not really seeing any. Okay, we can actually go down this one now. That will shoot us up and bring us over here, I believe. Okay, why not? Yeah, let's do it. Wait, do what? Oh yeah, go down this thing that's right behind me. Alright. Let's wait for the timing. We got it. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Now, is there a fast track around here? It's right below me. Below me. Okay, let's see. Let's come down right this way. We'll be cradled down over here. Hey, Jared, how you doing? I'm doing the story mission of this. I don't know if I told you, but the footage that we recorded of this game, the video footage of it got corrupted. So, probably gonna have to figure out how to do that. At least this will come up, and then all of us can do that again. At least we had fun. Oh! Oh! Get in there! Ugh. Also, this taught me a couple of other things. Like, for example, you could change your club and gives you more of an arc. Oh, okay. So there's the final one, and we can't really get into this hole without doing that, so all I have to do is thread the needle. Okay, I'll take it.
He has used and abused the wondrous discovery of syntheticity to rise above all, and sits in his petty, self-serving kingdom to strike us with a repressive rain of thunder and lightning strike of power, to keep the masses of Scudborough mute and under rule of fear. He has ruled Scudborough with a fist of steel while throwing from the other hand breadcrumbs of decay, like the psych use of the Vertigious game, whilst he bathes in the blood of our friends in the lowland who have had their lives stolen from them through greed.
Okay. Yeah, I went shopping the other day, and I got this, like, this glass jar thing that I really wanted. Well, what am I trying to say?
Birds who have flocked together.
I lost it during the move,
fight together.
so I gone and bought another one.
Create wings so the low can start a flight together. Not for tomorrow's apartheid, but for a future sewn back together. By peace and the chance of something new, born together by a pulled hewn. This may be the lay of the lowland, but at least we have our eyes open together. And no one said forever, had to take this long, so let's stop.
Holy shit.
And stock up on opinions as we rearrange the lay of the land, so it is ready for change.
Okay. I really don't know what's going on with the story. I'm kind of like trying to figure out how I'm going to take my shot. Okay. So we have the option to get our chipper. I think that's what it's called. We can't get it right there. Oh, all right. So there is this. And we have no choice but to take it. But it's gated off. So we gotta find a way to get around to get to that. How would one do that? Up and around and come down this way, and it'll make you fall down into infinity. This way. Bull cut. Alright, let's see. So these are pushing against each other, but... Oh wait, this one rotates. Okay. So... come around this way... Ooh, there's like a lot of junk. So it's like, pick your poison. That's a hole in one. Now, which one is the Yeetus Diabetes? It's a hole in one as well. Okay, you know what? Wants us to go that way. Alright. Let's take that there. Oh, I should have let the momentum take me. Damn it. Alright, another thing that I learned is that time travel, it only works while your ball is still moving from the current hit. And if you have the little pink arrow that's onto the bottom right. Yeah, I did try your course. Well, I did try your hole. It was very, very easy. But, you know, thank you. I did play it. Oh, where am I going? Where do we go now? Well, it's telling me to go this way, all right? And it's telling me to go either way. There's no point in trying to go that way. So now it's telling me to go up this way. I missed my opportunity to get up onto there because I went down the other way. Ugh. Maybe if I, like, bank the ever-loving shit of it over along this, like, side wall here. Yep, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. Alright. Yeet! Oh, I missed it. I missed my chance. Okay, where am I going now? Stuck behind the glass wall. Alright, where am I? I'm in here, so I have to come around this way, come out, and make it into here. It wants me to come down onto this hole. Ugh. A bunch of little gates. Little spinner. Alright, alright. And if I get onto this little thing right here, I can land into the center hole. Alright, I got you. Alright, let's bank that. Oh, okay. You know what? That's actually fine. I'm okay with how this happened. Oh, get in there. Oh, I tapped it too.
The middlemen's leader, the Kingfisher, flies above all prejudice and bigotry to bring colour back to a grey world. We of the middlemen demand that our two cities of Scudborough and New London are forged back together. This will be.
Alright. Oh, what the... I thought it was right there. Oh, I wasted my strokes. Okay, so where am I? I'm right there. So I kind of want to shoot out this way, then make my way into the back. Alright. Here we go. Hey, how you doing?
I repeat, if you have any knowledge of the identities of the middlemen, known as the Kingfisher, the Hummingbird, or the Shrike, it is your sworn duty to King Leopold and the sanctity of the two cities that you must be loyal to the Highland. Because remember, from high above we watch, for as it has been told, and will be told again, Auntie sees all, Auntie knows best.
Huh. I don't like the vibe that I'm getting off of this chick.
There had always been smog in the lowland. That was the first thought by King Leopold of an enterprising reason to use my synticity-propelled machine and leave the smoky city of Scudborough. However, I thought that we would all rise together. When it became obvious that only the wealthy, prosperous, and seemingly progressive would find a way into the Highland, above all the man-made catastrophe of industrial pollution, not so ironically created by those who now happily hover above it.
Okay, before we get too far, let me try something here. Just give me a moment. I want to bring this down just the slightest bit. Okay, very good. Alright. Oh no, I got the mouse issue. Okay, thank God. Oh, nope, it's still there. Well, I'm just gonna have to deal. Right? Yep, I'm just gonna have to deal. Hopefully... Oh, no, you can totally see it, too. Fuck. Alright, we only got like 13 minutes left in this segment, so we'll just deal. Be our little stormtroopers here. The Birdcage. I saw that movie. My theatrical troupe did that recently. The Birdcage. Would have totally been a part of it, but... So it wants me to go there, but it wants me to go down. Alright, let's get the chipper. Hopefully I don't hit the sign. I saw the sign and opened up my eyes. I saw the sign.
Now, New London lays down only to see a dirt blanket of destitution, where not even one solitary light can pierce and shine through, showing to the gentry the moribund lives of the lost and never were. They have, we have, all but disowned. Only Vertigoff gives them a sense of release, freedom and individuality, as they send themselves here to the vertiginous sphere for a few hours of escapism.
Alright, let's see about getting that. Shit. You know what? I'll take it. I know, I missed my opportunity.
Today, their avatars have more of an understanding of art, literature, travel, sports, and living a fulfilling life than those Highlanders who control them. Whether it is through osmosis or simple repetition, I believe by sight-sending the Scuds will become educated and hopefully will gain new skills that open their mind to new possibilities.
I thought that thing would have given me a better fling. Need to go. Talk to you later. Okay, see you later, Jared. Now, this isn't too bad. Get back there, you silly bitch.
My one true hope is that what momentarily imprisons them will be what gives them the skills and confidence to escape their social chains and fly to a better state of being. My creation is tearing down society bit by bit. My creation is destroying me from the inside out. Change isn't needed, it's mandatory.
Now this thing is unlocked from the game, so... Ooh, that's gonna be an issue. Alright. So I'm gonna have to juggle that in my head. Alright. Where are we going? Can we go up through this way? We can, but do we want to? We probably do. We probably do. Okay. Damn it, I did it again. I hate when this happens. Oh, it's magic. All right. What did we get? This is a par 4, so we got +2. Okay. Now, please fix... Okay. The mouse went away. Good.
Good morn, Orlanders, high and low. I apologise, but I have nothing but news abhorrent and regressive. We the above are in a state of emergency, shock and disbelief, as in the last hours reports are coming in that the murder of inventor Marcus Fredrickson played out in these early hours. Inventor Fredrickson was supposed to be a guest on this very programme today, to speak aloud of his invention, the floatilator, that would rival Synticity as a cheap, renewable and environmentally sound way of keeping New London afloat.
You know what? I'm perfectly fine missing that hole so that I can get this. That was the real challenge.
Rumours that Scudborough's problematic e-weather can be traced to quantum electricity discharged from Froelich Syndicator are still abound, even though they have been met with denial after denial. Therefore, Fredrickson's invention is sorely needed. But again, I can only emphasise, this is rumour-mongering at its most poisonous.
Okay, so that's where our next destination is. There we go. Well, it's better that it pushed back instead of careening out of control. There it is. You know what? This is fine. That way I am guaranteed to get it.
It has also been noted from the highest governmental offices in the Highland that the belief is that the middlemen are behind this nefarious yet cowardly act of cold-blooded murder. But we await an official statement from King Leopold at this time. However, in the meantime, we give you our regular programming of Auntie Explains It All.
I am the strike, hear my scream. We of the middlemen nobly lift our heads to the sky, and with mouths open wide and proud, we call out in protest, loud and shrill, so you hear it above all falsehoods and lies. We are not responsible for the heinous act of taking Fredrickson's life.
Okay. So, this is our next destination. I should have reversed time, shouldn't I? What just happened? The arrow is still moving up. We got a glitch. This happened during the recording session as well. It eventually fixed itself. Ironically enough, I think this is the same exact spot that it happened on. Okay, thank you. Alright, so I need to have a little... You know what? I'd rather have that. I'd rather have that than deal with the garbage. Okay, cool. Oh, come on. Don't make it terrible. Alright. So we should be safe. There we are.
We are but merely patsies in the secret war between high and low, rich and poor, capitalism and the proletariat. Newland, Down and Scudborough. Make no mistake, this is the Highland versus the Lowland and nothing more, nothing less. And they, upon the high, are painting over our good name with the blood of the fallen. We are here to stitch the cities back together, not to sever the continuously fraying ties that are left.
Okay. Plus 11. Hopefully I can fix that. You know, if I was going for the best score, I would, but I'm going for the...
Is nothing learnt from the history books? Do we read them like fiction? A source of entertainment where we desperately look for heroes and villains, hoping that the story is black and white and easy to follow. But no, real life is heavy with grey. Marcus Fredrickson was my friend, not rival, no enemy. Even that very morn of his passing, he brought with his invention, for it did not work and it had something missing. And even though he was a fine scientist, he could not put his finger on what refused to allow the machine to be. And as he was a gentleman, scholar and fine friend, I promised to help. But that is past, as is he. And I must look into the dark and dimly lit future. For is that not where we are heading, whether we like it or not? For up above the nit and the grit, above the lies we put under a microscope and analyse relentlessly, we can see a bigger picture. A blanket of clouds can be seen as an off-white shield, a barrier between me and my real-world responsibilities. Or it can be a lazy place to lay my metaphysical head and let my thoughts wander to a simpler time.
Okay. We'll get it down this hole. Get me there? Didn't get there.
I met my wife in college, and from there we never parted. And even though she was more than happy to be married to a scientist locked in a lab daily, she's managed to be the other half, much better half. I have to admit, of a celebrity, how this happened, neither of us could foretell, or retrospectively know.
Alright, we got plus 11. Shit.
But sometimes you can raise your hopes too high and miss the finer details. And like a god with butterfingers, I have lost hold of my own personal path and I don't know what the next step is to be. But I must take one, come hell or high water.
What are you gonna do? I could possibly get it here. Should I do it? Let's try. Oh, you son of a... What did I get caught by? I got caught by some kind of fan. Oh, you sluts. I would have made it too. Okay, here we go. Whatever.
My work has become also encompassing. I feel handcuffed to the syndicator, like I'm chained to an animal with its own needs. And as it feeds upon its own notoriety, I feel undernourished. I wish my hardened morality and concrete confidence that saw me create a new form of society was still in me, for I do not see a way out. It is like I am in an unlit room with a one-sided mirror, and the whole of the Highland and Lowland are looking at me for what comes next. But I am here with the beast I created and it's feeding time, and for the moment, that is all that matters.
soul slowly being transformed. Have you not wondered why your stomach churns in the morning and your eyes glow at dusk?
Okay. So the next one is up here. How do I get into here? And what benefit would it give me? It'll just send me up there. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to make it. I could have, but I fucked it. All right, let's see. All right, let's do coward strats here. Okay, there we go. That's perfectly fine. And bam! That should have counted. Oh, on the green. Delicious. There we go.
Today is a day of black and bitter darkness. The news I have for our two cities will disgust and bewilder in equal measure. But please do not go fearful into your day after I tell all that has transpired.
Okay, so we got a fan right there. Okay, okay. We got a... Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh wait, no, it does matter. That's not going to get unlocked until I get under here. All right. So that's what I gotta do. All right. Oh, it doesn't count it against me. But I have to get out. All right, good. Starting to get angry. Starting to get upset. I had the opportunity to... It's gonna be one of those days, huh? All right, so... You know what? That's fine. I'm happy with this. Good. Good. You know what? Fine. Son of a bitch! Did it switch me back over to the... No, that's the putter. That's the thing that I want, the chipper.
At precisely 2300 hours, only yesternight, at what can only now be described as a bewitched hour, our good Lord Frolich, esteemed inventor and saintly scientist who reached for the clouds and placed the chosen ones graciously there, was seized and shanghaied from his stately home in New London. The middlemen are the miscreants guilty of this appalling act, and are asking for 1,000,000 coins or they will put out Frolich's flame, as they did with Fredrickson.
Alright, they're trying to create martyrs. That's what they're trying to do. I know we're going over time, but you know what?
No, no, and vehemently no. We are not the protagonists to blame for this scandalous play of fakery and theatrics. We are innocent of kidnap, and we do not want change from pockets, but change in hearts. Must we bellow from the houses our innocence? Or shall we leave it to the hoity-toities to stick their boot heels upon the hoi polloi and grind them to mere dust, before it is proven how much they control your every move? Giving you thoughts that finish with decisions you would never have if you were left untouched by their crooked third eye.
Okay. So we want to go here because that's where the next one is anyway. So all we have to do is just... I didn't want that. So is that the putter now? Okay, this is the closest one. Shit. Okay, fine. You know what? Everything is just fucking it up. That... You gave me the goddamn putter. You're switching things out on stuff that I don't want. I am so fucking mad. There it is. Alright, we're up here again. Now all you have to do is just tap it. Not that hard. Get me up here. Not there. Oh. There's a back door. Cool. Gave me a +1 anyway. We have to go down there. Ah. Okay. Let's tap it down. Yeah, I don't care. Give me as many strokes as you want.
In our new audio-sode of Auntie Explains It All, we will be looking at the rise in popularity of Vertiginous Golf, where it sprung from and how it came to be. When e-inventor and quantum electrical scientist Lord Froelich harnessed the power of quantum electricity, we became the first civilization in human history to master our destiny and take to the skies. New London, the Highland, was lifted away, and when we have the resources and power, Scudborough will follow.
Ah, here we go. So this little bump there, right? You know what? I'll do it. Get me over. Thank you.
Our fellow Scud brothers and sisters have a bigger problem with which to contend. Pollution. A mass of thick, black smog always had a chokehold on their fair city, and until we solve the problem with e-science, we cannot risk bringing them to us without the possibility of New London being contaminated.
Alright, so all we have to do is just come over that. Okay, you know what? Fine. Can I get up there with the chipper? No, I cannot. Smack the ever-loving shit out of this one. Just like that. Get me on there.
But they bide their time and taste daily what we have, and what will also sit in their lap one day. Using quantum sourcing, we create an AI psych formatted to the player that can be transported to Vertiginous Golf, and they can play their hearts out as if it were real. Once Vertigolf was an elite sport, but now even the lowly can.
Deceiver. If a truth were to try leave your lips, I think they would chap, crack, and fall like the dust upon crypt from your lying mouth. There are no intentions for the Highland to lift the lowland and become a happy ever after family of the air. This is false propaganda to keep Scudborough forever in the hope of something that will never be, never become. To keep Scudborough on the very razor's edge of tomorrow, but never having the chance to hold their breath and be able to jump off the precipice into the new.
Alright. Get in that hole. 41. Ah! It was a par 4, though. Shit.
It is not a fallacy but fact that the dirt, dust and grime that lays upon the lowland like black ink oxygen is from Frolich's sin, the Syndicator, the eighth marvel of the world, yet the most deadly. It spits and vomits out poison so that New London can keep in the style of life they are accustomed to, and that is away from the pain and pressure of every day of what they have done to the lowland. Mark my words and mark them well. New London will become undone, for be ready forthwith, as the shrike will strike. Over, but not yet out, we leave you with our rhythmical thoughts of tech poetic, the real words of the disillusioned underclass, to a not so good and not so great nation. Lord of the Fog, you create a curtain. Where number one dare lift, so the low stay low, and the high get high, on their mile-high drift.
Okay, we're going to want to maintain this right. Yep, we do. We'll get... Oh! No forward momentum. No forward momentum. Don't put me in there. Oh, they're trying to get me away from... Okay, cool. Now, can I get up this hill, please? Okay, you know what? There. Now, get me up and over. That's not up and over. That's over and out. You know what? I'm not doing this for the score. I'm doing this for the story. Cool. We'll go up and in.
Today is another day of the two lands in opposition. The Low continue to live up to their misnomer as they have begun to dismantle, ramshack and graffiti our finely tuned anshacks, where I, your gracious host, am mostly heard. In Scudborough, it is as if they are a law unto themselves. We of New London have given them so much, and they act like hounds, biting the master's hand that feeds.
Shit. Well, something happened. Where are we going? Well, this is kind of an interesting situation we find ourselves in. Let's see if we can... Yep. Stay on this side. Okay, good. Now we'll get into that little hole, giggity. We're going that way. Where are we? Okay. So this is right over here. Where is the final hole's right there. There's no more records. There is no more records. All right. What is going on? Got it. And in the hole. Okay. Par 47. Who is this?
Would it be a stab in your heart, or would you not flinch to the truth that Auntie Anne is not real? I sit here with her, no, it. Wires cut in two, cables tied tight, and plug forever dismantled. I may be a lady, but I am not ladylike. I know my way around a weapon, and I have severed the link between us and this dystopia with a swift flick of the wrist and a razor-sharp blade. Think of it as a nightmare we have finally awoken from. It is now voiceless, therefore purposeless, and can never tell us what is untrue again. Auntie Anne may not be real. However, I am very real. I breathe, I bleed, I hope, I dream. I am the Kingfisher, leader of the middlemen. But that is not truly my reality. Like so many others, I have hidden beneath a cloud of disinformation and mystery. I am Lady Adriana Frolich. I am my husband's wife, Vigi and Centicity's father, Lord Frolich, and he is mine. So no, he is not in harm's way, and he is certainly not in our clutches, but instead our company, safely hidden from the clutches of King Leopold.
I almost landed it.
Today is a day like no other, as it is a beginning, and beginnings only come once or twice in a lifetime. So mark down on the calendar now where you are, who you are with, and how you feel, so you can remember in secula seculorum, for all eternity, where you were when we saw the liberation of Scudborough. This is the liberation of the lowland. This is the ascension of Scudborough. Hold on to your hats, people, and look to the skies.
Almost got up it. Yep. Alright, where was I before? Okay, so let's go there. There we go. Get me there. Yes.
But praise not yet. There is a spanner in the works, a rooster in the hen house, a cuckoo in the nest. My dear, poor patrons of Scudborough, heed my words. We cannot lift alone. We cannot carry the burden of the rise of the lowland alone. We, the middlemen, are in the highland, so all we can give is guidance, support, and, dare say, our love. But we cannot be there in body to achieve this, oh so important goal that has come to us. One or all, 2 or 20, whomever must find the sin engine hidden in the lowland and take to it, whether it be over or under, until the glitch that is holding back can be found and fixed.
How was one supposed to get up there? For what? It doesn't matter. We're beyond that now. So let's see. I'm over there. This thing is slowly pushing that way. This is going this way. That's pushing towards the center, and we have to come across through there. Okay, let's see if we could get it through that.
We need your help, your courage, your action, your support in true, concrete physicality. There is no time to sleep. Awaken, Scudborough. Awaken from your slumber in the smog and turn to the sun and imagine what that will be.
All right, so we got a straight shot, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Scud brothers and Scud sisters, solve our crippling quandary, our puzzling predicament, our dark dilemma, and then, and only then, we can be as one. Wishing you all luck. This is the voice of the Kingfisher. Over and hopefully not for the last time, out.
Ah. So I could possibly beat it over there. Oh, okay. You know what? Got it. All right. Score of 47. Shots 4, so I got it on par. Nice. And that's the end of that.
Eyes wide, see the signs, my dear comrades in arms. Look for somewhere out of bounds, hidden away, a place seemingly dangerous to the naked eye. A locked door, a barred window, a dark alleyway, and make that engine start. But with an overabundance of simplicity, but with none of the made-to-move parts in motion, overload is inevitable. My Scudborough family, awaken, awaken, listen, look, and above all, think. Action must be taken. Do not crawl, stroll, or traipse. Now is not the time for a city to ride. Run, run, run to a possible place you have heard rumors of where the Sin Engine resides. For I know there are tales abound about this mysterious invention, but they are far from being the fairy tales of old. It is truth tenfold. The engine is the final part of the jigsaw, and when greedily fed on synticity, it will power you to the skies. So, can you hear it? Open your ears as well as your mind, for the engine will be the beating heart of the city, and its power needs to be unleashed, so the synticity can flow into the engine like a river into the sea. Where, my dearest citizens, you have had enough time in the dark, it's time to see the sun. So, where is it? Reason, deduce, then take action, and find the final obstacle that is stopping you from joining your new brethren.
That scared the shit out of me. Oh, my hummingbird friend is gone. Oh. I done fucked. Oh. What am I supposed to do? Get these, like, Is there, like, one coming towards me? Oh. Running. Did I get decapitated? Yeah, apparently there's a story to it. Think BioShock Infinite. Overpowering my voice, yeah. Okay, my bird friend is back.
Matters no more, swimming in the black of nothing. Infinity is stopped like a broken carriage clock. Suddenly a white flash of something. A Arise with tight eyes, begin to open wide, follow the red breast of the robin. Now what lies on the horizon is what next you can begin in, thanks to the brave red robin.
So we're now in Rapture? Uh-oh, I got the same problem that I got before. Okay, there's that dude. Did I get any new unlockables? I did not.